Growing up in a traditional Chinese family, Victoria's Song was taught to value education, get into a good school, and become a doctor or a lawyer. She crushed it all, but still felt like something was missing.
I kind of felt like I was put onto the rat race or the overachiever path. And it wasn't until that I graduated from some top schools that I realized that I didn't actually know what I wanted.
But a few extraordinary events led her to get noticed by Forbes magazine and named one of their 30 under 30. She shares a few lessons she learned along the way, starting with the need to create her own opportunities.
I was passionate about supporting entrepreneurs and learning about VC, wanting to be an investor.
At 23, Victoria was told she couldn't be a venture capitalist until she was an older, seasoned executive.
I decided to do what I did best, which was being a curator and gatherer of interesting people.
She reached out and began to gather top entrepreneurs and investors at events, workshops, and dinners. As these connections got her noticed in the VC world, she learned that the best strategy for moving forward was to simply go with the flow and embrace what came her way.
When I don't force things to happen, that's when the magic happens in my life.
Victoria was able to land a big deal, turning $1 million into $40 million, and she was still in her early 20s.
I was just playing in my zone of genius, finding that win-win opportunity.
She became a key player in the venture capitalist world. In 2015, she got the call from Forbes and knew she'd reached the next level.
To break into an industry that was hard to do that young, was hard to do as a woman, and was hard to do without the traditional background of a VC.
But she realized her passions were leading her in another direction. She began to look for answers through self-reflection, and she sought the help of others.
When I started doing the work of digging inward, turning down the dial on external validation, that I started to find my path.
She hired over 25 coaches in every area of life.
From life coaching to career coaching to money coaching to health coaching to even sex coaching. I've really studied everything under the sun.
This led her to what she now believes is her true calling.
When I left a job that everyone thought was prestigious, it planted some seeds of doubt.
Despite the pushback, she became a coach to CEOs, investors, and entrepreneurs. She now schools clients on everything she's learned from her experience in VC and personal development work, some of which can be found in her book, Bending Reality.
I feel really lucky that beyond the dozens that I've helped and hundreds, but now maybe thousands of people will get to experience this wisdom that I feel like is truly ancient wisdom.
Doing it her way on her terms, Victoria Song's amazing business journey is at the top of the list.